Good afternoon and welcome to the AusDisc channel. Today we're unboxing the CyberPower 2200 ELCD value UPS. This UPS is great for protecting your equipment in and around your home or small business. So this is actually the 2200 VAE model with 1320 watts of power capacity. Now this is great if you've got a number of small devices in a rack or a NAS in a rack and you want to protect that for power outages. So this particular unit is actually heading out to a customer today. Thought we'd do a quick unboxing and show you what you actually get in the box. Now, running this on a number of devices, it's got a table on the end here, so I'll just rotate that around here so we can see. It does weigh about 16 kilos, so if it seems awkward on the table, yes, it's... So a 21-inch iMac computer draws about 60 watts of power. So the table here shows that on this particular model UPS, we could run the iMac for about 175, 180 minutes of runtime on the battery back before it would go flat. Now if we put that down to a desktop computer with a 17-inch monitor, we get probably about 90 minutes runtime. Now these are just guides, so give or take a little bit, and also the age of the battery depends on that as well. It could also run an Xbox 360 and a 32-inch LCD for about half an hour. Now this particular UPS will be running a NAS, a router and a telephone system in a rack for a client. We expected about half an hour of coverage protection from that. So we've done a bit of a power analysis and rated it to give us enough time for a small 10-15 minute power outage to keep the systems running. If the unit goes beyond that and you actually decrease the batteries down, it will turn off and all the equipment will turn off. So it's not there to run your equipment for a long time, it's to protect on power outage to stop your systems from going up and down. So without getting into too much further, we'll open him up. I've already sliced the sticker at the back. And inside the top of the box we can see straight away we have a 240 volt power cord, a USB cable, and we also have a telephone line cord. Now obviously in Australia now with NBN coming around, we're not really using the copper networks as much. If you've got VDSL then there's an ability to protect through that, but whether that's going to cause any interference or data loss, that's questionable. The USB cable is for protecting your system shutdown, so you can actually set the USB cable up with software to your computer or to a NAS, that if the battery goes down to a certain level then the system will safely shut down without causing any data loss. So that's recommended in multiple environments. You also get a CyberPower manual, don't forget to read that before going ahead and doing anything. As this weighs about 16 kilos, I would recommend that you actually lay this over, and you can see the size of it, and then roll it forward. Now this is going to go slightly off camera here, but I'll roll it back in a second. Lift the box, and the UPS is currently upside down. It's just a matter of rolling it back over. Now before I roll it back over, I'm going to take the foam ends off. Put them aside. So by taking the foam ends off, we can then push the plastic wrap over, and then it's a matter of just rolling it back across on the table or bench that you're operating on. And there you have it, it's unboxed. The front panel, as you can see in the front, it has a power switch and a display button. So by pushing the power switch, we'll hear the beep. It's on battery. System starts up. Possibly hear the fan through my lapel mic here. So on the front we have a display button here, and that changes what's on the front. So this here will show voltage, runtime, battery capacity, and you use the display button to cycle between those. If you needed to change the batteries in one of these, it's as simple as taking out 2 screws on the bottom of this front fascia, taking the cover off, undoing the secure brackets, and I'll just shut this off, and then being able to get to the batteries. make sure you read the manual, make sure you know what you're doing, otherwise get a technician to do this for you. The unit comes with 2-year UPS and battery warranty. The back of the UPS, this one actually has 3-pin outlets. So we've got the Australian 3-pin, so you've got your active, neutral and earth. You also have a 10 amp circuit breaker on the bottom, so if this trips then you push that and it will continue on. It also means you've probably overloaded it and put too much into these power outlets. I recommend not using a power board in one of these outlets. You're better off putting the devices you need to protect directly into this. Now you can get the model with the IEC style connectors, so like the jug cord connector as everyone calls it. You can have the different model. This particular model being that it's going to power telephony units, they just have 3-pin cables on a lot of the stuff hardwired, so we can't use the other style. If you get the jug cord style connectors, you can get adapters to go to 3-pin, but in this particular model we just went with the complete ease. You do have a fan that comes on here. Now if the fan comes on, you're probably going to be on batteries. It's to cool the system. You have your telephone line monitoring and a filter on the back to take out any surges. If you need it, it's there. Most people are not going to be using it anymore. Serial port for those that want to use a serial port to monitor the UPS. As again, that's getting less and less used. You have your USB port here. That is for the USB cable. Plug it in here, plug it into your device, and let the system monitor the UPS's battery and actually shut down safely. So there you have it. That is the Value 2200 ELCD CyberPower UPS, brilliant for small business or home users. If you'd like to speak to us about this or any other units, please check out the www.ozdisk.com.au website. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and if you'd like to be notified of when we release videos, hit the little bell down below. Thank you for reaching the end of the video, and thank you for watching.